Okay, this is all I really could do to get my story out there. Like, I hate going to social media only because it's like, bitch, this is a platform to network and do good. So, to start off, Kyla, your birthday is the same day as my little sister who's an AKA already. So, I would think you would be more aware of what's going on because I have two sisters and they got 4 generations and more in that shit. We'll get back to that in a minute. However, you've been looking at my story like the first person that's tried to block you. I'm like, oh, I don't know you that well, and you living in Atlanta, and I don't want to speak on too much, but Deja been spilling a little bit of business outside of what I know. That's why I don't go all the way into detail about it. However, I know there is a one particular incident, but bitch, you was watching my story a little too fast. Like, bitch, I don't even know y'all. I had just added her on Instagram. I know why my family members might, but a random, like, bitch, I don't know you that well. You stayed as the first view, like, again and again for a cool minute. And that's why I have to do this, because my school don't take cyberbullying, like, lightly as well. Like, bitch, I don't play that shit. All that lying y'all do, you know Deja way more than me. You her friend. So the fact that you got, we'll come back to that, but let me just tell y'all about stalking. So you, Kamala, being an AKA, I was advocating, for what we learning. Bia, your voice sound just like Asia. So that's why I put her there. Like, it's low-key kind of funny, but I don't know y'all that well. So at the end of the day, like, when I'm like, hold on, now we get into posing for cameras and stuff like that. Sis posted hers in 2025. I'm like, she finally outside. Like, I haven't seen friend in a minute. I post mine in 2024. Like, super cute, super tea. We getting back on our grind. Like, bitch, we got pictures to take. Like, what's up? Back to this one. I don't know you that well, sis. Like, look at my face in the picture. Like, here we go again. Like, bitch, I don't know you. That's our first time hanging out one-on-one. Like, mean girl shit. Like, you introduced me to this girl on a list right here. Like, I don't know y'all that well. So when I'm like, hold on, like, I'm barely getting to know people, but y'all all been knowing each other. All my little friends that know the IE and LA a little bit different than me, because y'all was able to go have more like fun. I've been in school, so I didn't know y'all just was outside thugging and like multitasking the way y'all do. But I'm like, period on them. Like, turn up. At the end of the day, I feel like shit. I stayed in 100, still never met Cool. Like, but I met the little girl in the video with him. Like, at the end of the day. So, oh wait, let me add something. Hold on. And I had to add this picture in there because, like, I stayed in the hundreds and I still never met you. So, I don't know your personal business and don't want to. I feel like music should be bonding people, not separating people from who got to do work with whom. While I'm in school, it's people fucking up the studies I have going on as far as music healing. And I'm like, period. Y'all all knew each other all around this time frame. I only knew Seven a Star as being my second mom's goddaughter, and we met when we was kids and never hung out after that. So when people change like their appearance and people start getting new body shapes, shit, I can't know everybody, bitch. I'm still learning my peers in the classroom. We got group projects and everything. So when I'm reaching out because I go to school, like, that's what that means. Like, y'all sitting there throwing off people that got real shit going on outside of what y'all think is like important, and it's weird. And student athletes are also like aware of what's going on. So that's why I say people that don't know what's going on, mind y'all business. However, there was a trip took with me. The first time I met Amaya with a group of people, and then I hung out with her on my own individually in totally different experiences. And if she want to know how, she could go ahead and text me. But you getting around Monet, and Monet already knows she got to have a conversation with me. Back to this shit. Bitch gonna put in her bio, she believed she could, so she did. That's the same sign in my house. Hold on, let me. And I mean, everybody know that somebody broke into this house right here, this address right here, try to dirty my shit up. Everybody know that shit. And, oh, look at that. Look at that timing. 11:11. Bitch, I didn't plan that shit. Stop playing. Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to crop that out. But look, my sign right here, look. She believed she could, so she did. I had this shit back in 2019. So, yeah, it's shit going on where people got motherfucking random police finding me and doing weird shit. Like, I don't play that shit. I will be suing Ontario Police Department. I'll tell y'all why later on. But, yeah, at the end of the day, them and LAPD for taking my report down wrong. Period. While Deja was a witness to it and they grew up in Ontario, I do not. So, yeah, it's a problem. Anyways, so when I noticed that, I hit sis up quick. Like, let me talk to the mother of Deja and Danae, because ultimately they know this shit is stemming from when we all hung out in Vegas the weekend of my sister's birthday at the end of the day. Like, and I had my GDB jacket on. Like, it stemmed from that. These bitches is sitting there acting like they don't know. Oh, really, when that gun got pulled out on Danae as well. And we had to go back to my dorm after in my car. Because where was in Deja? Oh, not nowhere to be found. She don't know what's going on. So I'm like, how she know how to respond? I'm reaching out like as a concern. You know, somebody younger, like literally concerned for my own safety and other people's safety. So at the end of the day, she talking about nobody gonna get in trouble. How you know that? You don't even live out here. And your last name Huff, a girl named Emily Huff did my eyelashes. And she was friends with Reginae in Atlanta from what she told me when she did my eyelashes. But that was referred to me by this girl named Germany that went to school with me in Arizona State. And that bitch fucked up my lashes. So read the messages. Slow this shit down. Y'all could listen to what I say after, but read the messages. You supposed to be concerned for anybody's daughter. Like, aren't you, like, supposed to be, like, her auntie or something? Like, as far as being friends. But I don't know. I don't know what y'all have going on, but you knew how to respond. That means you could have let Deja's mother know immediately what the fuck was going on while this is happening near my school. And I know 2 people on that picture. And one time I was with my little brother doing something, and then one of them was there. Like, we wasn't doing nothing bad. We was just hanging out. But at the end of the day, our paths crossed and eye contact was made. That don't mean they did something wrong to me, but that mean it could have as well. Like, you don't know. People do not know what it is. Like, literally growing up with the parents that we have. So, yeah, back to this shit. They gonna post this picture literally and put Gary Bryan Jr.'s birthday on there. So I'm like, okay, so she must know Gary, but did not tell me that when we met. That's weird to me. Because ultimately you could have just said you knew him. Like, so that means some of them knew that we shared a miscarriage together. That was not planned. Like, for real. Me getting pregnant was not planned. So when I'm like, okay, so they got that show. Look at the pose right there. Like, maybe she's supposed to sit with Kaylin for real, for real. I don't know. But y'all sitting there playing, doing weird, odd shit, like, as if I know what the fuck y'all got going on. Then I'm like, the name of Maya just keep popping up on my algorithm. I'm like, I don't know this girl either, but I had to block her, not because I wanted to, but because of what's going on with 1K Nay and her connecting to everything as well. I do not know y'all, so you doing a show with Amaya should tell you this all connecting back to some 6-0 Crip shit. Like, literally, I do not know y'all like that. And I know that I had to sit there and business out there, but it's just like, who's lying? Like, bitches being in my car, stalking and shit, like, and I don't know her. She did post a picture in front of the house, though, like, on Haas and 100. So, at the end of the day, but I did let the mother know of the son, like, at the end of the day. Like, and it's embarrassing, like, exactly, got used now, exactly, like, but anyways, that's not much. Another part, this is why I don't go get all up in people's business, but at the end of the day, like, I didn't ask him to go do that, and you pulling up to people's houses, like, that's weird. And yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know y'all that well, so I just be like, excuse me, bitch, I do not know y'all. Like, can y'all leave me alone? If you guys want them, you can have them, but look, I still got shit going on outside of this shit with a nigga. I had school shit going on first. So, at the end of the day, like, y'all thought this was a game? Like, literally, I'm just reading what his mother said. Ratchet ass, ghetto ass bitch. But we could get like that too. That's why I'm like, not that I want to, but bitch, I know, like, we not even staying there at the time. But anyways, that's putting people in danger at the end of the day. Let's start there. Like, don't worry, I'm about to put more over the voiceover. See, something like a stalker. Like, at the end of the day, like, exactly, like, silence is the best revenge. That's why I don't say nothing, and that's why I don't put people, like, you know, business out there. I probably have to crop that out at the top because I don't even want people to know his government name. But I will show you also what he has done to me. Like, bitch, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, but these bitches is who was around him gonna get in trouble first. Like, literally, let's start there. Like, I'm not putting nobody on a domestic violence case. I might get a restraining order against, cuz And but I say cousin because it's like, bitch, I don't gangbang, but it's like, the lingo, sometimes they roll off the tongue. But at the end of the day, I will not be pressing charges against him. I will be pressing charges against the bitches that stalked and harassed me, though. Let's talk about it. And I never thought I was gonna have to share pictures of somebody physically assaulting me, but at the end of the day, I did suffer from, ooh, don't mind the hair under the armpits. I was going through it, y'all. But anyways, like, yeah, like I literally, hold on, it's gonna be, this is like the third, fourth time I was bleeding. That shit weird. This is when I said I had enough, when I had to show up to work that day and literally try to cover that shit up on my face, but I had school and work that day and I had to go there. And ultimately, people don't know, but that's what I've been dealing with these past, 2 years of finding all my old pictures, bitches trying to delete stuff out of my iCloud, follow me, stalk me, harass me, all this weird shit behind a nigga that does domestic violence, not because they don't even know why. And I'm not here to stick up for nobody or stand up for nobody that's like, going through that type of behavior. However, y'all don't know what happened behind closed doors, but at least I could say, bitch, you stalked and harassed me for a little bit too long prior to me even knowing the nigga. That's how much you already knew. He probably knew of me and I didn't know him. So yeah, it's weird shit like that that's been going on since 2024. But there was an incident with a student athlete already in 2021. That's how I know y'all all knew each other and I'm barely just meeting all of y'all. So ultimately, y'all can leave me the fuck alone and stay the fuck out of my personal business and run me my money back. Y'all sat there and really ran in my money like that I had saved and up in my house as well. And try to go steal my music ideas. Like, bitch, if y'all need some ideas, just have a conversation with me. Don't go on my motherfucking computer. Don't go on my motherfucking iCloud and log in on your shit. Like, that puts a ping on your shit anyways. So, when they reopen everything, like, that has been going on, which they really just did, because ultimately it's been some stuff reporting since 2021. And prior to that with some USC student athletes. So I don't really give a fuck what y'all thought it was. I'm not getting nobody in trouble that ain't been clear on what they've been doing towards me or minding their business. That's why I haven't talked to nobody really from high school like that. And when people have talked, they've lied to my face. I'm like, oh, y'all been knowing what the fuck going on behind my back. That's weird. Like, that's how much I just been having to be strong. But I always prioritize my mental health, my physical health, and my physical well-being, period. I advocate for a lot for a reason. Bitch, y'all don't know my one-on-one experience with my elders in the family. Y'all really don't. So when I already know I've expressed certain shit to certain people, and then their kids want to start knowing what the fuck going on, I'm like, ooh, no, I already talked to your parent. You don't know what's going on? Oh, that means you're not supposed to know, baby doll. So yeah, it's bitches that came out of state just to transfer into USC because of knowing what high school I went to, because my mom, me, and my sister done graduated our 4 years from there. So y'all don't know me. I don't know y'all. I don't want to get to know y'all unless y'all really got some like reassurance on the other end on some money, or clearing your name out of being all up in my motherfucking iCloud or my phone records, medical records, anything like that. Because y'all all done touch bread. I still haven't touched my bread yet at all. And I only want to experience my happiness in life with real bitches, not fake ones. So literally only protecting a few people that know, like, I don't even be on a talking to somebody every day type of lifestyle, like, ever since this motherfucking domestic violence started, for real. So mind y'all business and leave me the fuck alone, unless y'all got something to tell me on the correct thing.